So I love this principle. So this is a principle on education, right? Please write this one down as well. What got you to here won't get you to there. What got me to here won't get me to there, right? So one of the things that I'm very, very sure of in terms of my journey and what I've seen other people's journey is that we have to go and do this one first, which is we have to go and learn a bunch of stuff before we go and earn a bunch of stuff. So if you actually look at different people on the planet and go, some of the most successful people on the planet, what's actually the difference between them and other people who aren't generating the same level of wealth or success? And very often, yes, there's a lot of behavioral belief type work in there, but one of the key fundamental pieces is they've done a better job at actually going and putting knowledge into their head, right? They've done a better job at going and doing the study along the way. So my question on this one is where do you need to go and get more education? Where do you need to go and put more knowledge into your head on what part of business, what part of marketing, systems, all the different components that go in there? Where do we need to go and upskill yourself on this one? The interesting thing about this particular flip chart is, let me ask you, if you're in the medical profession, or maybe you know somebody in the medical profession, how many years does it take to become qualified in the medical world? So, it's a lot of years normally. Like I've got a radiologist mate who was somewhere between, I can't remember, but about 7 or 8 years before he became qualified as a radiologist, right? Think about tradies. So if you're a tradesperson, a carpenter, a block layer, a plumber, how many years to get qualified in that profession? Depending upon the country, 3, 4, maybe even 5 sometimes, but it's still a chunk of time. Here's my last question. How long does it take to become a business owner, right? It's very, very quick. In fact, the quickest I've ever done it is about 15 minutes, got online, registered, got a business number, and away I go. Hey, presto, I'm a business owner, right? My point is, people can just have a bright idea and go, I want to go and do a business, and they can go and start it immediately. I can't go and become a doctor tomorrow. You won't let me. I can't go and become a carpenter. The society won't let me because I don't have the skills. I haven't learnt enough yet to go and do it. Yet, we can go and buy a business without any skills. There is no prerequisite. So this is a huge principle for being able to go and grow a business. So where do you need to get knowledge? It might be around leadership, around management of people, recruitment of people. It might be around technology and systems. It might be around wealth. What's your level of knowledge around wealth? So big one, there's always, in my opinion, a direct correlation with how much people do here as to how much spits out the bottom. And my last little one on this one is, like most things in a business, I am a big fan of setting KPIs. So actually having a key performance indicator on what I want to go and do in and around this space. So I'm going to ask you, what's your KPI on learning? What's your KPI on knowledge? It might be, I once got told, literally, it'd be 18, 20 years ago now, and the fella said to me, Wade, you need to read a book a week. And my response to him was, I'm not that fast a reader, mate. I don't think I can read a book a week. And you know what he said to me? Buy smaller books. And I went, okay. So is it podcast? Are you utilizing your time while you're driving around, listening to audio books, whatever that is? But big principle here, you have to have a KPI on punching more knowledge into your head, how much that is. And if you want to really bear down on it, who are you going to share the knowledge with? Your coach, somebody else, a friend, a relative, somebody else in your team. Who are you going to do that with? But learn before you earn. Key principle, have some fun going and putting more knowledge and skills into the old noggin. Okay, bye for now.